Hello, and once again we're playing another game with Magical Quick Playthrough, or Let's Play, and we're playing Heretic today. Heretic was based on the same engine that Doom was back in the day. If you've been interested in video games at all, you'll probably know the game Doom. Not the first, but one of the bigger releases early on in the days of 3D first-person shooters. Heretic is a similar kind of thing, but rather than being based around space marines and aliens and guns, it's based in a medieval time. So I'm going to get stuck in here. New game, sit down. Let's go for bring us them on Earth. So you've got a sort of standard first-person viewpoint. It's all keyboard controls. So rather than WSADs, which we're used to now on first-person shooters, this is all done using the sort of keyboard controls. Controllers shoot rather than mouse clicking, which I apparently can't aim for nothing. Now, I remember this game when I was a kid. So obviously, swords and sorcery is my jam. So it's something I'm more interested in. But I was particularly enjoyed Heretic because not only did he have that Doom style gameplay, but when I was a kid I remember going to a seaside town in the UK and they had set up the early days of VR headsets. Now they were terrible. Nothing like sort of Oculus and stuff like that which we get now. Instead, the headsets responded really poorly to your head movements, so you end up sort of with your head tilted to the side and the viewpoint's still the same. But still, I did it with my brother and we played deathmatch using these really basic headsets and we had a blast. It was just really, really good fun. And in the deathmatch, obviously, you get weapons a lot quicker like you do in most 3D first-person deathmatch games, and we got things like the abilities to turn each other into chickens, which is one of the special sort of abilities you get late on the game. And so we turn each other to chickens, and then we run over each other and stomp each other and kill each other very easily. And it's obviously rather hilarious to turn a friend of yours into a chicken and then kill him. Yeah, the game has a lot of sort of puzzles that you can encounter, but obviously for the most part it's a first-person shooter, so you get this sort of little wand here which I'm using. Just get keys. But you get various things like crossbows and magical gauntlets and stuff like that, and obviously they've taken gun-based stuff, secrets, and yeah, they've taken gun-based physics and applied it to spells and things like that, so swords aren't really as relevant in the game. So you've got this kind of stuff. But yeah, I love the style of it. Obviously it's dark fantasy, which again, as if anybody knows my gaming styles by now, swords and sorcery, dark fantasy, it's all my bread and butter to me. Like, I love it. I wouldn't have it any other way. Play a lot of RPGs, so this is kind of not quite the level of what I would normally go through, but the world setting definitely is. So most of the stuff I read as well, I read a lot of Forgotten Realms novels and medieval fantasy kind of stuff. So playing this ain't weird. And obviously, a lot of people think about Wolfenstein 3D when they talk about the first 3D first-person shooter as the start of it. But there were a lot of games around at the time using the same kind of engines. And after Heretic, the series continued with Hexen Beyond Heretic and Hexen 2, and they're just really fun games. Not perfect, you know, they were flawed in a lot of ways, but they were enjoyable. I think Hexen, which is a sequel to this one, actually used either the same or a similar engine. Oh, I've got a nice enchanted crossbow there. Ooh, staff. There we go. I'm hoping I won't get flagged for any sort of copyright usage and stuff like that for music in this. I want to leave the music in because of the music. Again, I remember it from when I was a kid. And now I've got these gauntlets, which are quite frankly awesome. Let's use them a little bit. Die. Obviously the gauntlets are essentially a lot of this is reskinning, but they're essentially the reskinned chainsaw, so you can kind of get away with using this a lot in the game. Cause I'm a necromancer. Let's stop piddling around with that. Get on with it, shall we? This is where we're going. So yeah, Heretic sort of springs up a lot of memories for me. And I know a lot of people obviously played Doom. But have you guys played anything else unusual? Sort of bringing up first-person shooters? What was the first person? You know what I mean. What was the first-person shooter you ever played? Anything spring to mind? I know some guys, it'll be things like Operation Body Count, which was horrible, but it worked. It's definitely a first-person shooter. What else springs to mind? Marathon, I suppose. That was kind of one of the earliest as well. I've been trying. I'm running this on DOSBox, and I've been trying to get Alien Trilogy. It's a PC Alien Trilogy, the DOS one, to work on DOSBox. If I can, that will be great fun. Partially as well because it's I know a lot of people playing Alien Isolation at the moment, and it's kind of nice to see how far we've come in terms of game genres. I can shoot his axes. Yeah, which is nice. Okay, so take these guys out. Just absolutely splattering these guys all over the place with this crossbow. Get out of it. So where am I meant to go? Wooden door here, let's try this one. You can tell I remember bits about it. Ow! Yeah, so I remember bits, but not everything. Some of this is really unfamiliar, and other bits are intensely very familiar. Crossbow being replacement of Doom's shotgun. A lot of Doom mods did sort of replace bits. Replace the skins, basically. Let's see, can I use the torch? Yeah. So they got a basic sort of item system, which is useful in these bits to be able to spot swear that's a different door. The texture looked all wrong. Well, so if you didn't get the secret door crossbow in the first level, you have to get it here in the second one. And it's pretty bad. A lot of people are probably wondering why I haven't been using Strafe. It's because Strafe isn't very good on my laptop. I'll try and use it more. People will be going, what are you doing? Just circle Strafe around all of them. You'll be fine. Plus I'm kind of talking to you guys as well and not worrying too much about whether I'm playing great or not. Yeah, I knew there's a secret around here somewhere. Silk shield. Claw orb. Claw, I forgot about the claw. Alright, I've got the yellow key. Standard. Yeah. Love the way the bits of them just now, is that a different texture over there somewhere? I swear I saw something. I remember in a lot of older games like this, you just end up humping the wall for a while until you find the door you were looking for. Ah, this thing's up now. Now that's the claw. Now if I remember right, you have to come up here and run through this way, otherwise that thing crushes you. Oh. No, you just can't go through. Okay, I don't know how I'm going to make it through there without dying. Oh, I've got to try it. It's probably going to crush me. Oh, I made it. Okay, now I've got this crazy claw, which is kind of like a replacement of the machine gun, I think. Green key, green key. Let's see. What's happening? Take it. So this is like the chain gun, effectively. This. Wasting ammo. People are going to be ripping their dicks off when they see this. I mean, really, I shouldn't be using the claw against these guys. What the hell? I'm having fun. That's the important thing, right? Ah, damn it. Well, there you go. Heretic. Go check it out. It's on various DOS game sites for free. Again, I'll put links in the description. It's an ID game based on Doom. And yeah, it's good fun. I'll try and dig out Hexen and Hexen 2 at some point and see if I can get those running. And Alien Trilogy 2. But yeah, like, favorite, and subscribe. Drop me a comment with your first experience of first-person shooters, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!